Senya has spent years, many, many years, looking for his father to get stronger, to find what he wants to do in life. Where do he go in the world where he wants peace without conflict? You know, to save the day without hurting anyone. He's been looking for these answers. And when he finally finds his dad, after all these years, he has to say goodbye to him. Ain't that some anime protagonist BS right there? It really is. If it only was more less complicated, and it's all thanks to the people of the Void. They have been a bind in this dude's life for a long time, going around wherever village he went to, possessing certain creatures, causing him to go mad, causing rampage and ruckus, causing certain people in his life he cares about to die, including his father, including um, Doran as well. So you're finally here. You're powerful. You got the 1,000 Katora, the 1,000 arms. They're all enlightened, and then to see your father died, widens in his transplant, giving him one final gift to fight against Bancho. His Bancho's on a crazy level right now, and you can't do anything about it. You just can't. It's over. You have to say goodbye before you had a chance to say hello. It's a very, very sad quote that I've heard in a show called Once Upon a Time, where the two sisters had to say goodbye to their mom and stuff like that. And one of the sisters, the mom, neglected for certain reasons, and she said that quote that I have to say goodbye, and I never had a chance to say hello, in a way. And it always hit me, that quote did. It always did. I'm not sure if other people have said it, I'm pretty sure, but that scene right there is what hit me. And that's what that scene does when I see something like this in any show or movie or game, where you have a character that does everything they can to see someone that they've never seen that much of in their life. They wish to reconnect no matter what. They do everything they can. They get stronger, wiser, no matter what they have to do, what challenge, they overcome it. And then when they finally get to see that person has to go away from their life forever. There's nothing they can do about it. It's just bye-bye. And you gotta wonder what that person feels like, what's going through their mind. But for Senya, it's even worse because he doesn't have time to process this right now. He doesn't. He just has to accept what's happening right in front of him, take the gift that was given to him, and go fight for his destiny at the end of the day. He comes over there, and of course, Mudo may be not that bright, but even he can tell what's happening. That a person that's been a father to him for Mudo is gone as well. He goes over there and he sees Duran's body next to Naru's body finally gone. And even he doesn't have time to grieve. But at least he was able to spend a good quality time with his father figure after all these years. He learned so much. When we first saw Mudo, he was this ignorant, bratty kid, who thought he could be anything. But then he learned the true meaning of strength and values, and he became this upstanding dude. Still a bit of thick-headed, but a good thick-headed kind of guy nonetheless. And so these two still have to go and fight these very powerful people of fate. Now, Bancho's a league of his own. I mean, like, this dude split himself apart on purpose, knowing that splitting himself apart actually makes him weaker. But to Mudo, he's still as strong as he was before because it turns out he was holding back the entire time. Like, jeez, man. Talk about a freaking flex. But, hey, man, what are you going to do? Now, we sense Senya returning from his gift. He says, okay, it's time for everyone to come back. We got to challenge everybody. No more playing games. No more fighting off the other Katawara. We got to fight this kid. But Muda like, nah, man. This dude is mine. Because this entire time, Mudo needs to have an opponent that he can defeat. He's the proof that he is the strongest. He wants to be known as the strongest dragon. Defeat Bancho and devour him so he can become even stronger than he was before. That is what he wants to do. Senya's job is to fight off the powers of fate themselves, the people of the void. When he does this and he goes to the spiritual world, for some reason he's able to see Jinka's brother, older twin brother. You don't know, Jinka had an older twin brother, and they were separated because they both had the fairy eyes, the eyes that had different colors. And apparently, according to legend, when you have two siblings that have the fairy eyes, disaster is made to, to befall them and those around them as well. So because of that, the father had to make a choice to pick one sibling to take care of, and the other one he had to disband. And he chose Jinka to disband. So because of that, Jinka's life has been him hating humans and being raised by Katawara. So because of that, he loves Katawara but hates humans. And he wanted to become a Katawara so badly, not just because of strength, like he always said so, but because he didn't want to be lonely for a long time. He knows he was a human, and humans don't live long as Katawara. And Katawara he was around were always dying around him because of humans. So he wanted to be strong enough to defend those Katawara, and so he can live along with them for a very, very long time. That was always his wish. But once again, thanks to the Void people, that wish was in a way granted, but in a very sick, twisted way. As you can see, he's lost his mind. He got what he wanted at the end of the day, but was it truly worth it? As Cindy was talking to the brother, he was like, can you think of saving the Void people? And of course, and automatically being, no, you want me to save these people who've caused me nothing but misery my entire life? And if you do know their reason, they caused you misery for it. I'm not sure people will be hard to forgive and forget, and let alone help them out at the end of the day. So I can see where Sing is coming from. But before I get anything up closer, we had a spiritual battle. Now, this spiritual battle was very interesting because they brought in Amaterasu, the sun god. And Amaterasu is so powerful that he dwarfed the dragon and tiger inside of Senya and turned him to a snake and a kitty. That's how powerful it is. But you're inside the spiritual world. The more you understand it, the powerful you are in there. Realize it's not about strength, or it's more about will and imagination. Because when they had Amaterasu going against Senya, he had the spirits inside him. See, the spirits inside him are no longer Katawara. They are enlightened souls. They have been purified of all negative emotion inside of him. They are now as one, but yet individuals at the same time. So when they saw Amaterasu, their simple-minded is to them is it's just a dot in the sky that's very hot. Clouds are way bigger than the sun, according to them, to their point perspective. Clouds can cover the sun and makes a nice cool day. Sun ain't nothing compared to clouds. So because of that, Amaterasu wasn't getting as strong as it's supposed to be. You're inside a spiritual world, a world of imagination and will and enlightenment. So not only Senya was not fighting by himself, not just physically, but also spiritually as well. But if Senya couldn't think of something, he had 1,000 other buddies to help him out. So way to go for him. Now as he was winning this fight, the fight was halted by Jinka's brother for a very, very important discussion. So we get to see what they're going to talk about next episode. How are they going to settle their differences? What they can do to help out the Void people? Or will Senya even want to help the Void people out in the first place? Because I wouldn't. But anyways, a very interesting episode. I like how it really doves in the mind of will, of fate, and also karma. All those old proverbs of back in the day. Very interesting. So we'll see what happens next on the episode. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, of course, hit that bell icon. This is the Madcrownxox. I'm Anime. Signing out.